Hi guys. Hey Billy. Billy, get your ass in here now.
Hello.
Get your ass in here now. Get your ass in here now. Alright, we're chilling for now. Thank you for having me, guys. I don't know who M is. You are not coming up in here, bro. Not a random trying to get in. I'm fucking crying, bro. What the hell? Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you. Hello, Dino Tot. That was an accident. You're fine. Okay. Peach already dipped. Peach already left us, bro. You see that shit? 2
She
minutes
ran
in.
as fast as she could.
2 minutes in, bro. She said, I'm fucking out of here. I don't want to be here no more. She fucking dipped, bro, in 2 seconds.
She already has a headache.
Why you have a backup in case something happens? Yeah, it's my Bones account. Escape the Looney Bones. Escape the Looney Bones. It's my Bones account. Hey guys.
Hello.
Peach, get back in here. All we hear is Amy wrestling around with some shit.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to set up my phone.
You're funny, you're fine, don't worry about it. Hey guys. Everyone like this screen. Like it, tap it up, share it out, repost it, do whatever you want to fucking do. Yeah, it's whatever, chat. Who cares, I guess. Let her do her thing. Oh, hey, Brian. Not me having fucking Marvel Rivals opened. That's my little screen. Why are randoms requesting to get in here? No! You're not coming in here, bro. Hey, guys. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, I'm gonna hang in the comments on parole. Okay, Crispy. I love you, Crispy. Thank you for being here, brother. It was an accident. You're fine, don't worry about it, guys. Let me share this out a little bit. Where the hell? Let me share it to some people real quick. Because I don't know who's in here. Alright. Okay, I selected too many damn people. Alright, hey guys. We're just gonna wait until, we get people in here. What is your backup? Hold on, let me pull it up on my iPad. So you guys can go follow just in case, alright? Let me pull it up on my iPad like a little nerd. Make sure the sound is down so you don't hear myself or some random ass shit. Bro, if my charger cord keeps fucking up, we're gonna have a problem here. Oh my god, not my face again. Look at that fucking pimple. Switch accounts now. Alright, that's Bones' account. Everyone go follow that, please and thank you. Just in case, go follow that. Please and thank you. I'm gonna just show it up for a minute. Go follow that, that's gonna be the backup just in case shit happens. I am gonna use different terms, so hopefully you know what the hell I'm talking about. If you don't, well, we're cooked. But yeah, go follow that, guys. Go follow that just in case, because you know how TikTok be. TikTok likes to be a pain in the fucking booty. W Bones, exactly, bro. Look at that cute little boy. He's so handsome. Hello, good afternoon. Hi. Thank you, Karen. Hey, guys. But yeah, go follow that just in case. Oh my, get out of here. Don't be saying that. I'm kidding. Yeah, Brian's in here, guys. I don't know, he's so handsome. No, bro, not the bald emoji picture of me. Get that bald picture out of me. Get that out of here. Then I want to follow back, Bones. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I'll follow you guys back afterwards, alright? There's too many damn things. But yeah, go follow the backup. How many followers do you need on there to go live anyway? Probably a lot, huh?
I don't know, click the live and see if you have access, because some people get on with like 100 followers.
Oh, does that mean I can go live? Oh, should I check it out?
Yeah, if it brings you up. Oh, it says confirm your age before going live.
Oh. Well, I should do that, huh? Hold on, let's do that real quick. Oh, look, I missed. Let me confirm my age real quick. Oh my god, bro, I almost knocked everything down. Confirm your age to go live. Okay, we will. Didn't mean to click. You're fine. Oh, great. Now my screen's white. TikTok, please work for me, bro. Don't be a pain in my ass right now. We don't got the fucking time for that. I am 18 and older. I'm literally 22. Yeah, the live event is happening right now. I'm live right now, guys. I'm just waiting for people to come in.
Waiting for people to come in while there's 450 people here is
I
crazy.
want to make sure everyone is here, though. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me do it. It shows a white screen. Guys, how do I confirm my age on here? Do I go to settings or something? Help. Help me, help me.
Why are we doing it?
You have to. I don't know what I'm doing on this.
Why are we worried about that right now?
Because what if they fucking get me, bro?
Well, then you can go on Amy's account.
Can she even go live?
I don't know.
Bad boy. Bro. There's no fucking way, bro. What the fuck? Guys, put W's in the chat. Put W's in the chat. That was fucking insane. I don't know how to put the thingy-mabob, guys. Put W's in the chat for that. That was amazing. Anyway, I don't know how to do that. We'll worry about it when the time comes.
Just go ahead and just start and yeah.
Yes, we can get started. Let me open my notebook like a little nerd. Alright, don't mind me, guys. I can't lie. Okay. You think we're good now? Yeah. Hello. Thank you, bad boy. I appreciate that so much. Billy, don't be putting that in the chat, you little butt cheek. Oh, Marguerite's trying to come up. Hold on, we gotta let the mods in here. Crispy doesn't want to come up and Cloud don't because they low-key hate me. I was about to say, Margarita, get with yourself. Oh, there's Cloud. Shh, our show is on, bro. I am your show. If I want to talk, I will. Anyway, thanks for hurting me, guys. Anyway, so I don't get distracted. I'm just gonna say thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for following. Thank you for all the gifts. Cause I don't want to. Cause if I ramble, so if I get distracted by a damn gift and I start saying thank you, I'm gonna forget everything. So I'm gonna just do it now. Thank you for every fucking thing. Thank you for being here, and thank you for everything. And I love you guys. Anyway, let me open my little. Hold on, I gotta get the camera looking better. Why do I look like a mop? Please, please. Don't read the screen. I'm not gonna read the screen. I'm gonna be thinking and reading my notes. I'm toe tapping. What do you mean you're toe tapping? Okay, let me not do that. Anyway, well, some people don't actually know me because I see people questioning. Like, they come in my live and they're like, "Are you Sheena's daughter?" So, well, everyone, I'm River, and yeah, I'm Sheena's daughter. Unfortunately, she's fucking crazy. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna start out. Well, everyone knows that, Sheena and Dawn, they did rugs. They did that shit for 10 years of my life. And Sheena's been sober now, which is like, congratulations, but she still ain't shit. So basically, growing up with them, it was hell. Honestly, it was hell. My whole life, people have been in and out of the house like crazy. There was one point where we actually had like 14 people living with us. Don't know how the hell that happened, but it did. I guess that's what happens when they do rugs, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that happened. So we had people running in and out of the house like crazy. There was always someone there. Yes, 14 people. There was 14 people, guys. 14 people. To the point that sometimes us kids would get locked out of we would get locked out of the living room. Okay, I might laugh a little bit, guys, because it's kind of funny. I can't lie. So we would get locked out of the living room. That happened by one of Sheena's sisters. Not sure which one it was, so I don't know which one it was. So I just know it was one of Sheena's sisters. And then there was another point where we were living in this brown apartment house, which I'll literally say was a Jewel Street. We were living there, and one of Sheena's friends, I'm not gonna put names because I'm not gonna put fucking names. No one needs to know. They locked us out of the living room. Sheena and some dude, which was our neighbor, and her friend. They locked us out of the living room. And me and my siblings, there was like a porch outside or whatever, and we climbed up top it. We climbed on the fucking porch and like banged on the window so we can get in there, bro. So there's that, yeah. Crazy. Let them stream, guys. I don't care. So yeah, so that happened. We had a lot of people living with us at one point. People went in and out like crazy. It was crazy, it was crazy. Don't remember half their fucking names, just there's too many people. Okay. Well, alright, so there's one instance, where when you do rugs, people get crazy and hungry for that shit, I guess, and they go fucking ballistic. So there was one point where we were living in this, it was like an apartment complex, but there was like a driveway, and like down here, like you go like this driveway, and down here, there was like a place right here, like we didn't have people below us. I think there might be people on top, but we were living there. I don't remember the name, but I was young. There was one instance where, apparently someone wanted to come in and steal Sheena's, rugs or whatever, right? So they broke in, and I'm pretty sure that, it was either Felicia's friends or Jessica's friends. I don't remember which one. But it was a bunch of people. They broke in. They broke into the house. And my father kinda, Don, he kinda, I don't even know how to fucking say the word. How should we say it? Someone help me on the panel. How should I say it? I don't want to say the S word. What's another word for that shit? Jabbed? Yeah, there we go. Jabbed. Don jabbed. Jabbed. Replace it with an S, A few people, no, not that, Lady Darkness. He jabbed. Poked, a few people, and then they all took off. So there's that one point. While staying there was another incident where, Sheena and Dawn, they were getting a heated argument, right? They were getting into a heated argument, whatever. Dawn ended up saying, he ended up putting his fist down very hard on, like, the desk or whatever, and the neighbors, they got worried, so they called the cops, and I'm pretty sure that's when he was arrested, because they thought he hit his wife, which he didn't, guys. I will say he did not hit her. He hit the table, but he was arrested, and then I'm pretty sure he was bailed out, and then we had to call him uncle. Don't know why we had to call him fucking uncle, but alright then, we called him uncle, whatever. Let me start checking these off so I don't get fucking lost, guys, because I'm gonna get lost. Alright, okay, that's part. Anyway, so, while, Sheena's doing all this, Dawn's doing that, because Dawn did it too, they both did it, right? They both did rugs, right? So what happened is, most of my life, me and my siblings would get woken up at 3 a.m. Yeah, guys, questions are gonna be at the end, alright? Questions are gonna be at the end. Don't worry, questions will be at the end, and if you want to get a box, you can answer. Anyway, so, my whole life, me and my siblings, we'd wake up at 3 a.m. to go get rugs. While on school nights, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. It was school nights, 3 a.m. And, if we behaved, we would get McDonald's. You would get McDonald's. If we behaved, we'd get McDonald's. So, we were kind of, excited because we got McDonald's. Yippee! And we went to these friends' houses many fucking times. And that's actually when I noticed that Sheena was using. I remember where we went. I don't remember which place. It might have been Dixfield or way more down the road. Not sure who it was. But what happened was we went and picked up rugs, and that's when I saw that Sheena was using like the mirror when you put it down on a passenger side, and it has like those two like bright lights by the mirror or whatever. I saw that, so that's when I was like, "Are you using?" And she lied. She said she was not. Yeah, I never believed her, of course, because I could tell shit was going on. So there's that. While they were doing rugs, Sheena and Jessica, they argued a lot. Felicia, we argued with her. That's where fuck, now I'm losing my train of thought, bro. Jesus, my brain is going too damn fast. Okay, that's when we stopped being in contact with her cousins. So, Jessica loves to say that I didn't choose to talk to my cousin. That's a lie. The reason why we weren't allowed to talk to my cousins is because, Sheena and Jessica would argue a lot. So basically what happened was, well, we weren't able to see our cousins because when Felicia and Jessica are arguing, we weren't allowed to go see them because we were both minors, right? So we can't really do anything about that. So we weren't allowed to go talk to my cousins, and that's why I really never really had a relationship with my cousins because, well, when they fought, we cut contact and we weren't allowed to do anything. Felicia, thank you for coming in and supporting me, by the way. It means a lot to me to at least have one family member here. There was one point where we were living at Smiley's. Alright, let's get to Smiley's. Let me open my notebook because there's a lot that happened there. Let me open my 4-page notebook. So Smiley's laundromat. Everyone knows about Smiley's laundromat because that's when Sheena did paparazzi. Well, before that, let's get into it. So we used to live across from Smiley's. There's a brown apartment, which it's burnt down now, unfortunately, which fucking sucks. I don't know if they rebuilt it or not sure, but I do remember it catching on fire. But what happened was, when we were living in the brown apartment, Smiley's was right across, and literally Jessica and Sheena would have arguments across the street, bro. They would have arguments across the street. Across the street. Who does that? Don't fucking know. People that got fucked up minds, I guess. So they'd have arguments across the street. Very fucking crazy, right? Very crazy. So that happened. And that's why we would always go no contact. We weren't allowed to, talk to our cousins because, well, when Sheena and Jess ain't getting along, we're not allowed to talk to them. So there's that. Also, let's keep in mind that we got evicted and we moved a lot. I think about 14 times we moved. We moved 14 fucking times. So me having friends was kind of difficult because when you're moving so much, you don't build fucking bonds. But thank God, I did build one bond. It is my guy best friend in Maine, which I miss him to this day, but he's been a solid. I knew him since kindergarten. I moved in third grade. We didn't talk for a while. Then I went back in 5th grade, and then we've been cool since. So shout out to him. I'm not gonna put his name out there because it's nobody's business. But shout out to him. He's a solid one. So we got evicted 14 times. Crazy, huh? Yeah, very crazy. Let me mark that off. So before we moved to Smiley's, this was a long time ago. Sorry, I'm getting guys, we're gonna be all over the place because I don't remember what age I was at with some of this, but I do remember some. So when I was younger, Dawn actually got in a fight with someone at this white apartment on Knapp Street. It was Knapp Street in this white apartment, and the landlord actually took this mushroom thing from me that I really liked. It was some mushroom thing that was outside. He took it from me. I'm just saying that because I know they're both watching and they think I'm crazy, but I remember. Anyway, so what happened was Dawn fought someone out there. When I was little, I saw him fight someone. He basically, fucked him up or whatever. And well, I was scared of him for a week. So I didn't go near him for a week. That happened. Yeah, that happened. I didn't go near him for a week. So there's that. I was scared of him, so I didn't go near him for a week. I'm not scared of him now, though. Don't worry. So there's that. Let me see if I got any more from
Rivy, deep breath.
I know. I'm sorry, bro. I get
Breathe
when I
in.
start talking, I go crazy.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I know, but when I get rambling, bro, I like yapping. I'm a yapper.
No, I'm just trying to deep breath.
No, I'm breathing. I'm breathing, guys. I'm breathing. All right. I think that's it. from like when I was little. Now we're getting to the part where I was a teen. Let me open my iPad because we're gonna have to read some shit too. I will read that because that is a part of the story too. Okay, so this is where it gets very hectic and crazy, and I should put a trigger warning up in my live, actually, a little sticker. Let me do that real quick because yeah. Because Smiley's Laundromat was a place we lived at, guys. It was an apartment complex. It had 2 places and a laundromat below. Fuck me, I just did that wrong. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to fix it. Thanks for the fly, love. No, get out of here. Trigger warning. Alright, I'm gonna put it by Clout. Clout, it's gonna sit on your head. Anyway, so let me open this. Smiley's Laundromat. We lived there for like a hot minute. Not gonna lie, I don't remember how many years. Maybe 5, maybe 4. Don't fucking remember. But a lot of shit went down there. Crazy. So yeah, trigger warning for everyone. I just want to say if the topics I'm talking about is very triggering, please step away and stop watching because I do not want to trigger anyone or make anyone upset. And I don't want anyone to have like PTSD or anything. So if anything I'm saying triggers you, yeah, please just stop watching. Well, let's get into it. So we lived at Smiley's Laundromat. Sorry, I'm getting better lighting on, which I use Marvel Rivals for that. So, okay, we can, next page. Okay. So, guys, who cares what Jessica did? Anyway, so at Smiley's Laundromat, this is where shit really kind of got crazy. I don't know if Sheena was using when we were there or if she was sober, I'm not sure. It doesn't really fucking matter, to be honest. It does not matter whatsoever. Who gives a shit what she was doing? Doesn't matter. The way she treated me was not okay. Anyway, so let's talk about it. While living at Smiley's Laundromat, a lot of shit happened. That was the first time that Sheena slapped me on the mouth. Sheena slapped me on the mouth. So there's that. She slapped me on the mouth. Yeah. Who fucking knows why? I don't remember. I just remember getting slapped on the mouth. And then someone also broke into that house. We went to Texas Roadhouse for the night. And then we came home and our door was kicked in. What they stole was just, green. They stole like a plant, you know what I mean? They stole plants, okay? They stole plants. So they broke in and stole plants. Our dog Maya, her head was out the door and she was looking at us. While living there was one incident where, I didn't want to do chores. So, you know what Sheena did? How the hell do I say it? She, she did that. What's another word for that? That's not bad.
I think the visual tells the story.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't do squeezed. She squeezed. Yeah, she squeezed that. That was because I didn't do chores. It was because I didn't do chores. Yeah, she grabbed my neck. Because I didn't do chores and I was being mouthy. Sheena did it. Because I didn't do chores, so she kind of grabbed me by the neck. And all I remember is punching her in the arm, sobbing my eyes out because I couldn't breathe, and she was laughing in my face. So I locked myself in the bathroom and had a mental breakdown. Yep, there's that. Yep, let's keep in mind she never did any of this to my siblings either. I was a target for everything. We'll get to that eventually, though. But yeah, that happened. Alright, next. So, while living at Smiley's, there was some incidents where Sheena, has said, harmful stuff. She's always pointed out my acne, in public, by the way. She would point out how bad my teeth look, how bad my pimples are, how bad my hair looked, how greasy it was, in public, in the middle of, fucking Walmart, where everyone can hear. Everyone can fucking hear it. And she did that on live too, by the way. She did that on paparazzi days. So she did that a lot. She loved to publicly shame me. Oh, and everyone in the household, every single one of them, including my siblings, they love to call me a lazy B word. They love to say that. They love to say that I'm a lazy B word and that I will never make it in life because I have no worth ethic and that my mental illnesses were not real and it was all in my head. Sheena said that too, by the way. So, yeah, there's that. Um, Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose, like, fun track. Okay, so there's that. So, like, it was like, I was gonna say minimum shit, but that's not really minimum when someone's grabbing your neck. Anyway, so then we moved to, where Sheena's staying now, right? Sheena's where she is now. This is where shit gets even more worse. Speaking of that, I need to pull up one of the things I actually wrote in my senior year to my mother. And I think I read that once on live and she heard it. But let me pull it up real quick so I can have it ready on standby. Okay, why is it in light mode, bro? I don't like light mode. It's hurting my brain. Okay, we're doing it within light mode. Anyway, I'm making sure like I have everything that happened at Smiley's before we move on to the next shit. Alright. So let's keep in mind, yeah, so at Smiley's, we would always go to Texas Roadhouse. Everyone knew that was our favorite spot, right? Are the mods in here? Yes, they're all in the panel. They're doing their thing. And they can only keep up so much. So what happened is, so everyone knew that we loved going to Texas Roadhouse. That was like our main spot. Well, let's keep in mind that I have anxiety. I was working through anxiety, trying to like figure it out without a therapist, by the way. I was trying to figure out how to like get over the anxiety, as what my mom likes to say, that I need to like get over it. Hold on, actually, I'm trying to accept you, bro. Okay, so, well, one day when we were at Texas Roadhouse, I'm the type, well, I was the type, because I don't do it now when I'm at Amy's house, but, or when we go out with Amy, but we were eating at Texas Roadhouse one day, and what happened was I was having anxiety, so when I have anxiety eating out in public, I kind of like pick my food or whatever. I was picking my food and not eating a lot, right? No, the comments keep the live going, guys. Just let them go. So I pick my food a lot, right? And I have anxiety for it. So, because, like, I'll start eating, then I'm just like, okay, like, what if someone's fucking watching me? Like, what if they're judging me for the way I'm eating? What if I'm eating too much? Like, it just went all in my fucking head, bro. I went crazy. Well, one day, Sheena was like, why are you not eating your food? And I was like, well, I'm anxious. And she's like, well, it's just anxiety. She's like, just get over it. Just get over the anxiety. Yeah, I heard that a lot, by the way, in the house. I always heard, get over your anxiety, get over your depression. It's not real. It's not real. Sheena even said that herself. So, everyone said that, even my siblings. So, they're not the same type of people. So, yeah, that happened a lot. A lot. A lot. But, now let's get to where we're, like, Sheena's staying now. Let me open this bad boy. So, well, let me do that. So while staying at Sheena's, I got very insecure about how I looked, and it got bad. And there's actually something that Sheena said to me that made me actually even more insecure. Before I really knew myself, I was trying to explore who I am about myself. So, there was one point where I'm trying to fucking find it. Where I was talking about a dress, and a dress came up in a conversation or something like that happened. And Sheena said I would look bad in the dress. Yeah, she said I would look bad in it. Well, I'm trying to, yeah. She said I don't look good in dresses. So there's that. Which, I mean, I don't really like dresses now, but that's whatever. It's the fact she said it. Anyway, so she said I didn't look good in dresses, right? So then I was talking about, so then I was talking about tech wear, which if you know tech wear, you can look it up. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just different type of wearing or whatever. So I was looking it up, and I was excited to tell Sheena about it. Well, you want to know what she said? She told me that it wouldn't suit me. She told me it wouldn't suit me. So there's just two little incidents that happened. Just two little incidents that happened. Alright, I don't have to go to that yet. Okay, I already talked about that too. So there's my birthday. One of my birthdays. It was my 18th birthday, by the way. My 18th birthday. Sheena got me nothing. She got me nothing for my 18th birthday. And I woke up to literally nothing. And I cried about it, and Sheena's excuse was, it's just your 18th birthday. I don't know what you want. So after I cried about it and was sad about it, guess what she did? The next day, by the way, where there's a video, and I'll show all videos at the end, guys. There's a video, and she went and bought me shit. She bought me roses, and she literally said, I got the roses you asked for, or wanted, however she worded it. Which it still didn't feel the same, because why the fuck am I asking for it, first off? You should have got that shit willingly. So there's that. That was my 18th birthday, by the way. Isn't your 18th birthday a big age? Hello? So there's that. But let's get into the other deep shit. Before we hit everything that happened recently. And also in the past. But there's more deep shit. There is a lot that Sheena has said. The clip you guys watched, like, not too long ago about Sheena saying I stink on live and shit. Let's keep in mind that she said that shit daily. She said that daily or every other day. Every other day or daily. Didn't fucking matter. She would always say it. I'd always get called.
Oh, and
Crispy, you fucking jumped me, bro. Anyway, every other day or every day, I'd get called a lazy B word. I'd get called that I smell. I'm lazy. You're gonna be nothing in the world. You're gonna be nothing at all. They said that a lot. And when I say they, I mean everyone in the household, including my siblings. Including my siblings. Yeah, they would always say that I'm a lazy bitch and I won't make anything in my life. Like, I won't do shit in my life. Which was actually, very hurtful, but they didn't think so. They didn't think so. So there's that. While living in this household, here's some things my siblings did, and nobody gave a fuck. My parents didn't give a shit. They let them say whatever, but then I got in trouble for it. And here's how I would explain it. So, wait, we have to rewind. So when we were living at Smiley's, that's when I first came out as being bisexual. I came out being bisexual to my mom only, and we got a restriction. We got a restriction, guys. Tap the screen. They fucking got us. These people. Anyway, I'll watch how I say things, alright? Okay, so basically, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, when we were living in Smiley's, that's when I first came out as bisexual. I only told Sheena, and I begged Sheena not to tell anyone. Well, guess what? Next morning, I woke up and everyone was questioning me. My grandparents knew instantly, too. Everyone fucking knew. Everyone knew, bro. Everyone knew when I asked Sheena not to tell a single soul until I wanted to. I begged her not to tell anyone that I was bi. But guess what? She went and told everyone, so there's that. So fast forward, everyone knows I'm bisexual, whatever. So now where Sheena's living now, which is like, near the post office, whatever. Will used to call me the F slur a lot. He called me the F slur almost daily, if not daily, almost every other day. There was multiple times he would call me the F slur and tell me to unalive myself because I'm a lesbian. I heard that on the daily. That I deserve to unalive myself because I'm a lesbian. So guess what I said back? I called him a fat booty. Well, you know what name I used. Fat booty. I called him a fat booty and I got yelled at. Sheena yelled at me and said, "Don't call him that. That's not nice." And I was like, why can't I call him a fat booty if he's calling me the F slur and telling me to go unalive myself? Sheena never had my back at all. So there's that. Nobody would say anything. Um, so there's that. They have all said the N word in that household. They have all said it in that household. They have all said racist jokes, which ain't even fucking funny. They're not even racist jokes at all. They're just racist fucking remarks. So there's that. And there was an incident where my brother actually said some crazy fucking shit. This part's gonna be fucking wild. So where don't know how it came, but me will watch it. It's lagging back. I'm glitching. Oh shit.
You're okay for me.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Guys, come in and go out and come back in. It's lagging. Come back, go out and come back in. Reset. Should I restart, guys? If everyone's lagging.
Give it just a minute just to see if it catches up.
Alright, let's just. I know what I was talking about, but
Yeah, was it that gift that did it?
I don't know what did it. No, you good? Are we good now? It's good now? It's not lagging anymore? We good?
You're fine on my end.
Alright, we good, chat? We good. So there was an incident where me and Will were arguing. Don't know fucking why, but anyway. So I'm very much pro-abortion. I'm very much that. While everyone in that household is not. Anyway, so what happened was that don't know how it came into a conversation, but it did. And me and Will were getting in an argument, and he was basically telling me that depending on what he said, women that wear very showing stuff are most likely to get raped. He told me that if you are wearing booty shorts and a tank top, you are most likely to get raped. I flipped my fucking shit on him, bro. I went crazy. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, bro, that is like not even fucking true. Like, there's even statistics out there where it's literally people that are wearing pajama pants. I was like, it has nothing to do with what the fuck someone's wearing. So yeah, that was a whole conversation. I'm not gonna get too into depth about it because, TikTok is kind of weird. But yeah, my brother said that. Oh yeah, let's also keep in mind, if you guys ever watched 13 Reasons Why, if you've watched it and you know the bathtub scene, you know what I'm talking about. So I was watching that on the TV because no one else was around. I was just chilling. It was Sheena there, and I'm pretty sure like Graham came by or something. But the bathtub scene, Sheena saw it and she's like, "Why is she doing that?" So I explained what happened. She was like, graped and stuff, and I was like, she went through a lot of shit. She was raped. Sheena fucking looked at me and said, "Well, if you're raped, I don't think you should just unalive yourself." I was like, well, everyone deals with it and handles it differently. There's people that think that them being gone is way better than them dealing with the trauma. Like, everyone's different. So me and Sheena got a whole argument. And yeah, that happened. So I kind of was like, that's weird. Like, why would you say that? Like, I was like, people deal with it differently. Grap, right? So there's that. That was a whole long conversation that was going kind of crazy. Guys, I am saying great. So there's that. It was a whole conversation. I'm not gonna say too many. Hard to hear the G. Okay, I'll make sure I say it better then. So there's that. There was a whole conversation. I'm not gonna put too much on it because TikTok would be a little weird. So you know how that happened. Grapes, okay, grapes. And then we get to Star. So Star, I mean, I wouldn't say she did a lot. I mean, the only thing she didn't do was defend me ever. She never defended me. She kept her mouth shut a lot. She would never say shit. And there was actually one incident where me and Star was arguing, and I wanted to go to sleep, but she wanted the LD lights on, and I was like, bro, I'm fucking tired. We shared a room, by the way, guys. We shared the room. So I was like, I'm just tired, like, turn the LD lights on low or turn them off so I can go to bed. Well, we got in a whole argument about it. And basically what happened was she grabbed my TV that I bought, by the way. I was working at Walmart at this time. I bought a TV myself because I wanted to watch TV in my own room. So she grabbed the TV and she went to throw it down the stairs, right? Donovan ran upstairs and tried to stop her. She never threw it down the stairs, but Star ended up hitting his head against the TV, and TVs are kind of like flimsy, so my TV broke. So I ran into Star's room and I grabbed all the LD lights and I ripped them down. I was like, you break my fucking TV, then I'm ripping this shit off. Like, don't break my shit. Sheena did nothing about it. Sheena did nothing. I told Star, buy me a new fucking TV since you want to break it. Star never bought me a new TV, so there's that. Never got a new TV. I mean, I got a TV now, so don't worry about that, but there's that. That's what Star did. Now about Dawn living in the household, there's like some crazy shit. Like, he allowed everyone to say shit. I mean, he's said shit himself as well. He's also racist. And there was an incident where I was actually, Sheena and Dawn, if you're listening, this is probably the first time you're going to hear it. I was actually on call with the Discord when I went downstairs, and I don't know how the conversation happened. If one of my mods remember the conversation that happened. All I remember is that I went downstairs, and he told me that I don't know if I'm lesbian because I've never tried how would we even say that word? Right cucumber? There we go. Right cucumber. I didn't try the right cucumber, so I don't know if I'm a lesbian.
Well, you've never tried a cucumber, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But he was saying I didn't know I was lesbian because I've never tried it.
Yeah.
And I never tried the right one. So there's that. There's also an incident where I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was sitting on the black spinny chair in the living room, and I had all three boys in my face. I had Will, Donovan, and Dawn in front of my face, arguing with me. We were arguing face to face, and Sheena didn't do shit. Yet again, Sheena didn't do shit. Not like Dawn is any better though. So there's that. There's also an incident where me and Will were arguing, actually. Me and Will were arguing, and I got in his face. I forgot why we were arguing, but I got in his face. I sure did. I wasn't, like, spitting on him, but he was spitting on me. And, well, let's just say I had a bloody nose. I'm not gonna say the word, but I had a bloody nose after that. So there's that. I had a bloody nose afterwards, and guess what? No one said anything. No one said shit. They said, maybe don't get up in his face like that. So there's that. Anyway, let's get down to more shit. So, when I was a junior, I wrote this letter to my mother because I had a class senior year, and it was called Women in Society. And we had, like, this dear mother. You had to, like, write this thing to your mom, your father, and all that. So I wrote a dear mother one. So I'm gonna read that for you guys. Which this was, let me see if I can see the date. How the hell do I see the date? I don't know how to see the date. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, so I wrote, Dear Mother, I do love you, but part of me honestly hates you. I hate the things you tell me, the way you act, and just everything. Your presence annoys me sometimes. Well, more than sometimes. I don't even remember being close to you at all. I don't know if we hung out or did anything, which sucks a lot, but now that I'm older, I don't care as much. When I was younger, I didn't understand why you never hung out with me and why you were always in that damn room. Until the day I found out. I was very confused, but then my friends talked about certain things, then I realized you were using rugs constantly. Dad did the same thing, but he was still around and kept close to me. I wish we were closer, though. I think it would make things easier. Even to this day, I try to be nice and treat you with respect, but it's hard to do that when I feel as though you don't even care. I feel like the only thing you care about is money, your job, and the chores. You never care about me having no motivation. All you do is call me lazy. I sleep all the time because school makes me tired and so does work, and I feel better sleeping. Until I wake up from yelling about the house being dirty or some bullshit about the house when the house is literally clean. You told me so many things that make me even more insecure about myself. You comment on how bad my teeth look, my acne, my hair, and almost everything. Yes, I know I use my money stupidly on books, drinks, and snacks, but I buy those things because they are the only things that keep me happy. For you, books may just be paper and words, but for me, it's like I'm in a completely different life, and it makes me forget about the negative things. I remember one morning, I woke up from no sleep, like maybe an hour or 2 hours. You yelled at me to wake up and get dressed because the bus was almost here. You weren't even being nice about it, so it made me end up crying hysterically. I couldn't brush my teeth or hair. I couldn't put hygiene on. And at this point, I couldn't stop crying until I got to school. We were wearing masks at this point, and I can't wear the nurse's one because it breaks me out and my face itches and burns. So my mask was basically filled with tears and literal snot. That part still pisses me off because before that, my brother got to stay home over not having his hoodie. I remember saying something about a dress and you told me I don't look good in them. I remember showing you some clothing styles I want to try. You said it wouldn't suit me. I don't even remember the last thing you said that was nice. It seems like you always love to bring me down, and then when I think I look like shit, you tell me I don't? It makes no sense at all. When I see other daughters with their moms having fun with them, I get so jealous and wish it was me. I just hope things will get better later on in the future. So there's that. I wrote that. Let me see if I can find the date so we can know what date was when I wrote this shit. Um, Details and activity. So that was written 6/7/22. 6/7/22. That is when it was written. I was a senior. So there's that. I'll read my father one too because I got my father's one. I wrote, Dear Father, I remember being very little and you would go under the blankets pretending to be a monster. All three of us would get onto the bed and huddle up in a corner while you made monster noises and grabbed at our legs and feet. We would act scared and yell for help, but laugh the whole time. My mom would usually laugh and watch us have a blast with him. I miss it when we would do that, especially when our dog would join in and attack him. We can't do it anymore because we are all so much bigger than before, so it would be complicated. I also remember playing Batman while it was storming, and it was scary but fun because what if the lightning hits the rag? There were many times where I'd wake up and breakfast were made, or there would be McDonald's. There were times where we didn't get that, but my father made homemade donuts with chocolate chips and had them wrapped up for us. I miss those donuts to this day. I look back at some pictures from my childhood, and I was very close to my dad and always fell asleep in his arms in the same bed. When I was younger, I would want a nap and just lay in his bed. So I don't know where Sheena gets the whole thing where I want to lay in her bed. We were close and like best friends, then time passed and we became not close, barely hanging out because of his views. He supported me when I came out, but doesn't understand why people like the same gender. We are completely different people, but he is still cool to hang out with sometimes. We still joke about things, even some dark humor jokes, which are hilarious. We now just play Call of Duty and sometimes cook together for dinner if we don't have fast food. I love my dad a lot, and most of the time we get along more than anyone else. Oh my god, the fucking white screen is fucking with me. I also trust him a lot more than anyone else in my family. My dad is far from being perfect, but he works all day, even if he is hurt or sick. He works to get money for the whole family. He is the only father figure in my life, which is perfectly fine to me. And that one was written also the same day, 6/7/22. And then, where's the other thing I wrote? Nope. Oh, well, there's this one where, well, having siblings can be fun sometimes. I have someone to hang out with and talk to. I honestly don't know what I would do. It would be pretty lonely being the only child because I would have to do everything alone, but I can drag my sister along with me because she is closer to my age than my brother. I'm not close to my siblings, though. I don't tell them anything that happens because my brother is against almost everything. Sometimes I talk about this class because I find it interesting. One day I asked my father and brother, do you think Megan Fox gets sexualized in the movie she does? They both told me no. I was, like, not really surprised because my brother is constantly looking at girls' booties and I yell at him for it. Sometimes I would say something like, well, it's pretty bad, I'm bi, and I never sexualize girls like you always do. As you can see, I don't get along with him. I respect people's opinions, but when it's rude or gross, I hate it and will definitely say something to the person. My brother is also homophobic, and he will call me the F slur. And yeah, I do say something rude back, but he acts like I can control myself for liking girls. My brother and I have different views on life and everything. When we get along, it's usually when we are gaming or watching a movie. My sister can be pretty cool until she is rude to me also. We have similar views and stuff, not anymore. She supports the LGBTQ plus, unlike my brother, and she already told me she doesn't care if I'm gay, bi, pan, lesbian, or anything, which makes me happy, but she can still be rude as hell. If I had to say who I trust more, it's my sister. My brother, on the other hand, I feel like he would snitch if I told him something. Sometimes I wish I was the only sibling, but yet again, I'd feel lonely and having nobody to talk to. If we get along, it's pretty rare. When we were very young, we used to get along all the time. Now we barely even hang out. Not gonna lie, sometimes them being in the same room annoys me, so I leave. I love them, don't get me wrong, but the things they say irritate me a lot more than other people. I wish we could go back into old days and get along like we used to. But it's so hard when I can barely trust them and my brother is always saying things that make me mad or upset me. So there's that. So there's some little writings about my life. There's some of that. Now let's get to another incident that happened. So there was a point where it was winter time. It was winter time and Jessica and Brian came over. I don't remember exactly what we were arguing about, but we were having a heated argument. Me and Sheena were. Me and Sheena, or me and the house, everyone else in the house, who fucking knows? It all blurs together because I always argued with all of them, or it was Sheena most of the time. But there was one winter where Sheena and I argued so fucking bad that it was dead ass winter, and I ran outside and I was like, I'm going for a fucking walk. I ran out there with shoes and no jacket. You know who came after me? Brian did. Brian chased me down and walked with me and walked on the lake with me. While I cried, by the way, I was bawling my eyes out, but Brian ran after me and walked with me and didn't say a word. He just let me cry. He didn't say shit. He just let me cry. So there's that. Thanks to Brian. That's a W for him. There was incidents where I always wanted to like get the fuck away from my house and take breaks. So there was an incident where I went to Jessica's house for pancakes and to hang out with them. So I went to hang out with them and eat pancakes because I needed a break from fucking Sheena. I was always leaving. I was always fucking booking it. There was like other times where me and Sheena got in a huge ass argument. So I literally booked it outside and went to the park. I went to Wilson Lake and I just sat there and cried my eyes out when shit got too much. Then we get to a pew pew part. There was an incident where where I was talking about like unaliving myself or something like that along those lines. There was some deep shit going on. Well, instead of anyone being, very supportive or helping, my father went and grabbed the pew pew, brought it inside, and tossed it on the table and said, "How about this? Let's all take turns doing it." That's what my father said when I was talking about unaliving myself. He brought the pew pew in, put it on the table, and said, "Let's all take turns doing it then." And we're getting restricted again. Don't care TikTok. So there's that. I remember locking myself in the bathroom and crying my eyeballs out. So there's that. Yay! Everyone cheer! I'm kidding. Sorry, I have to be a little funny sometimes because it's kind of like fucked up, but I have to laugh about it. I gotta laugh about it and act like it's funny. Then there was another time where I went to my friend's house. I went away for a weekend. Well, I tried to go for a weekend. I can't appeal them. I went away for almost a weekend. But Sheena kept blowing up my phone and saying she was gonna call the cops on me, so I made my friend take me back home. So there's that. Couldn't go fucking anywhere because Sheena wants to be, weird. So there's that part. Let me make sure I'm doing all this. So everyone in the household has made fun of me for being mentally ill. They all said all kinds of horrible shit about me being mentally ill, especially me having depression. I mean, we can see from the way fucking Sheena talks about me on live. But behind closed doors, it was way, way more worse. Way more worse. So they've continued to do that. Yeah, they still do that to this day. But they've always made fun of me for it. Always say, just get over it. Just get over your anxiety. Just get over your depression. Well, that's not how it fucking works, first off. We all wish it worked like that, didn't we? But it fucking doesn't. So, there's that. But while going through all of this, we're gonna talk about some deep shit. It gets even worse. I'm surprised I haven't cried yet. To be honest, I think it's because I'm like trying to be funny about it and like holding myself together because I don't like crying in front of people. So, forms of Can I say SH? Can I say that on live? I don't know if I can. Can I say that on live? Guys, can I say that on live? Tell me now. You can say SH. Okay, so some forms of SH I did, which, everyone's different. It might not sound like it's a lot to me, but that's what helped me. Well, I used to take a very hot shower to the point my skin was basically almost burning. Because it felt amazing, bro, to me. Taking showers are amazing. Let me just, make sure I don't say anything crazy. Taking showers are great. Look at that bald picture of me. So, yeah, that happened. I would take a very hot shower because I liked it, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It made me feel better in that way. So, that's one thing I did. And then I did end up, me trying to find out a different word to you. Hold on, I gotta find it. Because I don't want to say this name.
It's like a little self-charm. Yeah, a little self-charm. You got some charm going on there. Yeah.
Why was so funny? Okay, I'll say trim. I did a little trim on my thigh. So there's another thing I did. So that's the two. Well, that's not it. So I did that, showers, and did something on my thigh. So there's that. And there was other points where I would either binge eat or, can I even say the word? Can I even say that word? Starve.
Yeah, I think you can.
So I would either binge eat or starve. People starving, like, yeah, that. I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but there's that. That's what I did. I would binge eat when I'm stressed, and then I wouldn't eat if I'm like, yeah, hunger straight. Yep. Now I'm crying. Well, there's that.
You're doing great, River.
So good, and we love you so much, and you have the support of so many people in here. You've come so far. It's been so fun watching you so far.
You
I don't
kept
think
this
I don't think
bottled.
it's like I don't think it actually like fucking hit me in my head what I went through. Like I talked about in therapy, but saying it out loud like this.
Right, but you kept it
And if
bottled up for so long inside from people, from the public.
if it feels too much, it's okay to stop too. You don't have to
Mhm.
like you can and or if you need to just
You
say
can
I need like
pause.
a 5 minute cool
Yeah,
down, like
just
play a
pause
game or
first.
something real quick. Go dunk your head in some ice water. If it's just too much, everybody gets that.
Or
Yeah,
No one
we're
will
Amy
be
good.
could,
It'll be
disappointed.
okay.
or Amy could come give you a nice big hug.
No, I'm good. How about that?
Amy.
Whew.
Or
That
you can
girl,
show me the cats. Where's Bones? Where's Bones? You can take a
He's
step
not in
away.
here, bro.
I need
He's
my
doing his own.
bones.
I tried. Yeah, we're here for Bones. Just kidding.
The pink
What are
eye's
you
coming
doing?
out.
We love you, River.
That damn pink eye.
Shut the hell up.
See, you're doing fine.
Whew. Jesus, yeah, that's why I was like this because I was like, fuck, I'm chewing up, and I was like, don't let it out,
But
but
it's okay to cry. You're
Get a
allowed to
drink of your water.
I go
Get a drink of
better.
your water. Get a drink of it. You've been talking a lot.
You're doing amazing, girlfriend.
Holy shit, man.
No, you can talk this much. I don't think I've heard you talk this much in my life.
Whew.
don't think I'm not being heartless, because River and I already had this talk before the live. If I could cross the threshold to go in there and hug her, because it's my mama instinct to do that. And we've already set boundaries with each other prior to this.
Yeah, River controls every one of us. We don't have no say so.
I understand, Amy. I knew you would have been in there 5 minutes into this already.
Yeah.
All right. Whew. Well, let's get back into it. Again. So there's that. Crazy, huh? Let's all say crazy. I'm trying not to like rub my fucking piercings. Like,
Just rub your eyes so then it looks like Bones gave you pink eye again from farting on the pillow.
Just slap yourself around a little bit.
wow, you guys are funny. Anyway,
Do your tears go inside your nose holes?
what?
Do your tears go inside your nose holes?
No, why would they go inside your nose hole?
Oh,
Because
that's
you have holes on
Billy.
both sides of your nose. Fucking with me.
Well, I'm gonna block you, Billy. I'm sick of you, bro. I'm so tired of you.
It's like a strainer. Like you take like it goes. You're right. I didn't think. Does it? Is it wet in there?
I reckon when she blows it, the boogers come out of it.
You gotta love
No,
us,
they
River.
don't. No, they do not. Anyway, you ready, guys? Let's go. So while all that was happening, all that crazy shit, well, I used to also wish that, I used to wish that again, like, how would I even fucking say it, bro? I gotta use, like, TikTok words, and it's, like, fucking my brain up. It's fucking my brain up.
If you type a word in the Discord, then we can help you.
Let's play Hangman. Spell it.
Spell it is crazy, bro. Use rhyming words. Okay, well, basically, I used to wish that I would, like, get hurt, like, to the point of, like, people are so weird for streaming. If you're streaming this, you're weird. Anyway, because I already asked people not to stream it, so thank you to the streamers that aren't streaming it. I love you guys. Fuck everyone else that is. Anyway, I'm texting the Discord. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. But I don't know how to say that. Oh, they're friendly. Okay, collision. Okay, I used to wish that I'd get in, like, a, car. Should I even say that? Car collision or whatever. So I used to wish that I'd get in a car collision or, like, anything very bad. I wanted something very bad happen to me because I wanted to see if my family would care. I wanted to see if my family would care. So I kind of had those thoughts where I was hoping something crazy would have happened because I wanted to see if my family would care. So there's that. Alright, I'm gonna let Discord be up for you. You guys get me sidetracked. Well, while I'm in there as well, we already know Sheena has been racist multiple times. Well, the first incident when she said the N-word, it was when, I was on call with my friends or whatever, which they knew my mother was racist, which we already talked to this said friend, not to say anything, but she did. But that's besides the point. So what happened was that Sheena said the N-word, and my girlfriend was on the call, by the way, which my girlfriend is black. So Sheena said the N-word on call, and I flipped my fucking shit. Which I will actually have the little voice clip ready because I have it. So I'll play it in a second, but she said the N-word with my girlfriend on call, and, well, all hell broke loose. What happened was, I had to hang up the call, give my mom the phone. This was one of the biggest arguments that actually made me and Sheena, like, what made me want to really leave. Basically what happened was, she took my phone or whatever, and, well, my phone was my happiness, so I kind of, like, wanted my phone, so I fucking flipped my shit, because, well, my phone is my happiness, I want my phone. So, I flipped my shit, and I went into, like, this closet we had, and I just had, like, a whole mental fucking breakdown. Sheena was starting to call the cops on me, said that I need a 5150, because, well, I'm not gonna lie, I did threaten to, like, on the live because I wanted my fucking phone, because why are you taking it from me? So she was just saying I needed a 5150. I was like, no, I don't. I was like, I just need my fucking phone. Like, hello, like, just give me my fucking shit back. So she literally did not care. She laughed in my face while I was having a mental breakdown. I went to the closet and I just kept, like, staying in there because I was sneaking on my iPad and my laptop to text my girlfriend and my friends to tell them what was happening. So the whole entire time Sheena was trying to call the cops on me. She kept coming into the closet and she kept, like, laughing at me and poking at me and saying that I need a 5150, this and that. She kept trying to call the cops on me when, guys, I wasn't gonna actually, like, unalive myself. I just wanted my phone, which, is not also good to say, but when you're fucking mentally ill, I guess you say all kinds of shit like that because you want your shit. So yeah, she trapped me in a closet, basically. What's 5150? Isn't that like a mental
It's a
institution?
psych ward. Yeah, it's when you're involuntarily committed to a psych ward.
Yeah, she wanted to do that to me. So there's that one incident, which I will actually play it right now. Can you all, like, tap like crazy? Because, she's gonna say something horrible. I want to play the whole thing though, because I know in this one it doesn't have like the whole fucking thing though, where she was being an actual jackass to me. Where is it? Is this it? This might be it. Yeah, this is when I snuck in her room. Oh my god, role play. You hear me walking. If you can't really hear what's being said, well, oh well.
The only reason why Star and you get along is because Star's a little bitch, and she lets you talk to her however.
Oh, that's when Mills tell arguing.
I feel about Jonah, and she listens to my side. She has respect for me because she. Well, you don't respect my girlfriend, so why the fuck do I respect you? She earned it. She earned it. Yeah, she earned the respect, and she knows. Starling respects me. Finally, she sees the bigger picture. Well, you don't. You're lazy. Why would I respect you when you call my girlfriend the N-word? I only called her that like one time, Abby. You said it once on the call. Yeah, nigger. Nigger. I don't care. He's a nigger too. Okay, and then you said it again. And then when I told you, don't be saying that about her, you just don't give a fuck. And then you act a liberal. Because she's allowed to cracker or we're white ass bitches. But she's allowed to say that, right? Yeah, she is because we were oppressed. She can't. Yeah, she can. Nope. No, it works both ways. No, it don't. If she wants me to have respect, don't call me a cracker. Don't call me. She never called you anything. All she said was hi. She never said hi to me. I never even talked to the bitch. She said hi to your other friend. And then that friend, yeah, the drama started. And then it went up in an uproar. And then you said the N-word. And then you said it again when we argued because I asked you. Yeah, because your friend was like, be there, be there. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Never even heard it. I'm 40 years old. None of my friends have ever heard of it. You guys and your liberal, get a life. Get a life. And this is why my girlfriend will never talk to you. And you will never know a single fucking thing about her. Abby, I don't even think you're in love with her. You don't think I'm in love with nobody? No. You give a fuck. No, Abby. Wait until you meet her. You are not going to have the chemistry. There's no you try a girlfriend that is a bum, that don't work, that don't have teeth, that don't take a shower. I mean, no offense. You got to have self-worth to have a good relationship or you're never going to have one. Yeah, that's why your marriage is failing. No, my marriage is good, and that's what you're fucking mad about. Why would I be mad? Because Abby, look at you. Look. You don't even work. You don't want to get a job. You don't want to live. You want to sleep. Your teeth are rotted. You don't take a shower unless somebody tells you you stink 100 times. You just started going to me. You wanted to fight with me tonight. I didn't want to fight. I wanted to hang out with you. And then you you did not. I brought you up once and I moved on, Abby. But you're allowed. You have to. Holy shit. You're upset. And then you wanted to make them content. Like always. I didn't make them fucking content. Yes, they did. They recorded all of it. They record every fucking thing you do. Even when Star's up there recording. Well, yeah, she's doing great. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Just her. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, bye. Bye. Got a band last night? I don't care. Not my daughter. Yeah, you're welcome.
Anyway, so there's that. So there was another incident where Sheena said the N-word, actually. We got into an argument, and, well, I wanted, a reason. I went downstairs, and I was crying my eyes out, and I did not feel loved, so I ran downstairs, and I basically was like, can you give me a fucking reason why you love me? And Will laughed in my face. They never gave me a reason as to why they love me. Their only answer was, because you're my daughter. And Sheena said, okay, because I was asking, like, give me a reason why you love me, and I want you guys to support me. Why can't you fucking support me and love me? That's all I want. Sheena has the nerve to say, well, I do support you. I support you in your gay relationship with the N-word. She said that. She said, I support you in your gay relationship with the N-word. So that's the second time she said it. And the only reason why they could say they love me is because I'm their daughter. They give me no fucking other reason as to why they love me. So there's that. Oh yeah, and when this was when the whole closet situation was happening, the first time she said the N-word, she was telling me that my girlfriend's very controlling and that I need to leave my girlfriend because she's controlling. She's controlling me. She's getting in my head, which is literally not fucking true whatsoever. Hold on, I gotta like turn that shit and like not let it go crazy. But yeah, that's what she said, that she supports me in my gay relationship with an N-word. That is what she said. Let's see. What happened next? So now we're getting down to like more like where I leave and stuff. Wait, what the Felicia say? I'm nosy. Oh, Felicia, you're so sweet, bro. So basically what happened was, so by the end of it was like Christmas time. What happened was that it was Christmas time. I got a few days before Christmas, me and my girlfriend wanted to watch a movie together. So me and Sheena made a deal that if I do the dishes that night, I can get a movie, and I agreed with it. Which I didn't hold up to the agreement. I was going to do the dishes the next morning, which was like Christmas, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was the day before Christmas, I'm pretty sure. So I was going to do the dishes the morning I woke up. But what happened was I bought the movie. Me and my girlfriend watched the movie together, whatever. We had a good fucking time watching the movie together. Well, Christmas time came. Sheena bought Will a game, which was like $40 to $60 because he plays on, you know, PS5 and he wanted a fucking game. So it was $40 to $60 fucking dollars she bought for him. She bought Star a bunch of plushies. She got a bunch of plushies, and she bought Star's boyfriend at the time some shit too. But when I asked what is my Christmas gift, she gave me nothing. She gave me nothing for Christmas. She gave me nothing for Christmas and said that the movie she bought me and my girlfriend was my Christmas gift. When it wasn't even supposed to be my Christmas gift. So I got nothing for Christmas. So there's that. Got nothing for Christmas. Yep. And then we were talking about my birthday. Everyone knows I fucking love reading. Everyone knows I love books. So we got the books, right? I wanted, for my 21st birthday, to go to Barnes and Nobles. Sheena wanted, can I even say that fucking word that I'm gonna say?
Say stripe.
Okay. Good idea. So, I wanted to go to Barnes and Nobles. Well, Sheena wanted me to go to a stripe club. She told me when I turn 21, she wants me to go to a stripe club. Because she wants to bring me to a stripe club and pay someone to give me a lap thingy. You know what I mean? Like a lap thingy. You know what I'm talking about? I told her, no, I have a fucking girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. Why would I fucking do that? I'm not cheating and going to have to pay someone to go do that shit. I was like, I don't want to fucking do that. I don't even do this to begin with, so why would I go? I like books. But she was like all upset about it and acted all sad because she really wanted to go. Like, girl, if you want to go, then fucking go so bad. You don't have to bring me. Yes, you remember that. Yeah, some of you will remember that. Yep, so there's that. Fuck her for that. And then when I was there was a huge ass argument, which I'm pretty sure was like the second N-word situation or the first one. I'm not sure. They both fucking blurred together. It was one of the N-word situations where it got very fucking bad. And, well, before that, I was talking to my Discord people, which is like Crispy, Billy, Clout, Amy, Peach. There was a few others. Alyssa was in there. Brooke. There was a few other people in the Discord. Someone named Chloe. So I texted the Discord months prior, maybe Thanksgiving time, and I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I need to, like, go. Like, I'm tired. Like, I want to get out of here. Your live is flagged. Oh, great. Here we go, fellas. So anyway, so I want to get out of there. So I was like, I want to leave. So we were planning for me to leave. So I literally wanted to leave. So someone named Chloe in there, she lived in New York. So we were planning for me to leave, and shit just like kept happening. Like stuff was happening with Chloe's family and shit. So we had to like make this whole plan. I went and took I took a train actually. I went and took a train, but we'll get into that afterwards. So I went to Felicia's house because I texted her like on a Sunday, and I was like, I can't like, can I come stay at your place for a little bit? So I went there. So I went to Felicia's for like almost a week or whatever. During that, Sheena called the cops on me, said that I used $80 on her card, which in fact was literally the fucking Chinese food she ordered herself. Like what? Like what? So she called the cops on me, which I do have that recorded actually, because Felicia recorded it for me, and I will play it. But she called the cops on me, so here's this.
Police department, is this Abigail?
Yeah, it is.
Hey Abigail, thank you for returning my call.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I'm calling, I got a call from your mother, from Sheena.
Yeah.
She said that her, is it Foursquare, I believe, or her debit account has been getting accessed by, I think she said DoorDash. Do you have her Foursquare account information in your phone?
Yeah, but I can remove that if that's the problem. Because I didn't DoorDash anything. I ordered myself food.
Yep, that is an issue. She doesn't have any problem with what's happened up to this point, but I guess it sounds like there's been a couple of purchases attempted that she didn't have funds for, and she's not going to be able to pay her rent. So if you take that out, everything will be all good.
Okay, yeah, I'll just remove it.
Thank you. And we're showing you with the Wilton address. You're not living in Wilton anymore, are you?
Well, I haven't officially left my house yet at all. I've just been staying on my aunt's for a little bit. I haven't moved out. So there's that. And while I was staying at Felicia's house, there was numerous times where Star called me about Bones, worried that he's gonna get sick, and Sheena texted me, and she also said December 31st at 7:15 p.m. because I got screenshots. Wait, replay, please. You want me to replay it, bro? Okay. I can.
Police department, is this Abigail?
Yeah, it is.
Hey Abigail, thank you for returning my call.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I'm calling. I got a call from your mother, from Sheena.
Yeah.
She said that her, is it Foursquare, I believe, or her debit account has been getting accessed by, I think she said DoorDash. Do you have her Foursquare account information in your phone?
Yeah, but I can remove that if that's the problem. Because I didn't DoorDash anything. I ordered myself food.
Yep, that is an issue. She doesn't have any problem with what's happened up to this point, but I guess it sounds like there's been a couple of purchases attempted that she didn't have funds for, and she's not going to be able to pay her rent. So if you take that out, everything will be all good.
Okay, yeah, I'll just remove it.
Thank you. And we're showing you with the
He's
Wilton
the cop.
address. You're not living in Wilton anymore, are you?
This is the cop on the phone. Well, I haven't officially left my house yet at all. I've just been staying on my aunt's for a little bit. I haven't moved out. So there's that. Yeah. And he called me January 3rd. That happened January 3rd. And he called me, he was like, hey Abigail, this is, and then said his name from the police department, can you give me a call back at so-and-so number, and then said thank you, and then he like repeated it again. So there's that incident. Let me make sure I'm not missing shit. Oh yeah, before I left, everyone knows I like reading dark romance books. Well, Sheena came up with the idea that because I like reading dark romance, I'm gonna be a cereal box. I'm gonna just say that so they don't get me. I'm gonna be a cereal box unaliver because I read dark romance. So because I read dark romance, I'm gonna be a cereal box unaliver. Yep. 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 Because I like reading dark romance.
That's like half the nation, I think.
Right? Like, okay. Fucking pockets, like you call me. I know. Ain't that some funny shit, bro? Like, I think that's the funniest shit she's ever said in my life.
Well, see, eyes. I knew there was something about you, eyes. Shit, eye says that means me too, or whatever.
Right? Alright, so then I left the state of Maine and hell went even more crazy. I'll play clips, guys. I will be playing clips and showing more screenshots because I got a lot of clips and I got a lot of screenshots, but I'm gonna save it towards the end. So when I left, now we can talk about now because I think I got everything from the past. So we can talk, well, more about the past is the fact that, well, Sheena also would always compliment Star in every single way possible. There was actually a paparazzi live. I'm pretty sure she was live doing paparazzi, and I think Dee, Amy, probably Patty, and a few others in here can vouch for it. Sheena was live, and Star came in, and I were in there together. And, well, Sheena looked at Star, and she was complimenting Star and said that Star is so beautiful, and she has the perfect body to be a model. And then she looked at me and said that, oh, River, you're beautiful. So Star was literally the golden child. Star is like a little princess to Sheena. So is Will. They're both like they are like they're fucking top dogs or guests. Like they're the golden child.
Yes. She would go on about Star. She would. And then she would look at River, but obviously her dead name at the time, and go, well, River, you're beautiful too. But it was so like like monotoned, you know what I mean? Like just nonchalant, monotoned.
Literally the way she said it, she was like, "Yeah, you're beautiful too."
And like I
I'm
always
the
felt
oldest.
so bad for River.
I am the oldest. I don't know if I have that clip. I mean, I can look. Like there is maybe something somewhere. I can find it.
If you had it, like I thought it was one of the ones you had, like
I don't
ready.
really know what I have.
Uh-uh.
I just have random shit. Where Sheena was like saying shit. But when I left, when I was in New York, that's when. Thank you, bad boy, for everything. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so fucking much, guys. This is like a Cinderella story, and now River holds the glass slipper, right, bro? But what happened is that being in that household, literally the whole entire time, I was talked down on. I was called names, while everyone else was the fucking queen, bro. Like everyone else was like the top fucking dog. Like Star did no wrong, Will did no wrong. It was always me, bro. Always me. I was the main fucking target in that whole household all the time. All the time. I don't remember Sheena laying a hand on Star and Will, but she did it to me. Like, I was the fucking target for literally every fucking thing. Um, but when I left the state of well, before I left actually, and you were still the one with no charges or anything, period. But before I left, I was at Felicia's house. Well, that's when I had to call the cops and ask them to escort me to Sheena's house so I can grab my cat Bones. Because, well, she was trying to say Bones is her cat, which is not fucking true. So they were texting me like December 31st. Sheena said, Your cat is going to get very sick around another cat. Why did you take him? He loves it here, especially sleeping with Dad. Why? I said, because he's my cat. I was like, I'm not going to fight with you. She's like, okay, well, your birthday is coming up. I guess I won't be seeing you. Happy birthday. I said, you will be fine. And she said, okay. So that's where that conversation went. Literally nowhere. And then I've had Sheena, like, call me sometimes. I had Star call me December 31st, too. And I'm going to play that for you guys, too. And it's about Bones.
River, should you restart your live in case you get banned to save your gifts?
Should I? Should I just
I
restart?
don't know. I don't know anything about any of that.
Yes, restart. Or I'm going to restart. I'm taking a screenshot, though. That's 1.2 million likes. I'm screenshotting that, chat.
Okay, guys, come back.
Yeah, guys, you all better come back. We're coming